Ask almost any police officer and they'll be the first to tell you. They're part of a brotherhood and sisterhood as long as they wear that badge. When one hurts, they all hurt. That's why when news of the Dallas shootings first broke, in which 5 police officers were killed, law enforcement agencies all across the country dropped what they were doing to lend their support. New tonight, our Colin Ruane sat down with a group of local officers who didn't think twice about making the trip to Dallas for 2 of their fellow men's funerals.
I've been around a while. I've attended a few officer funerals in the past, but this was crazy.
4 members of law enforcement, 4 similar stories of support, love, and reflection.
Of course, a strong sense of sadness, very strong sense of brotherhood and support.
2 La Vista police officers and 2 Sarpy County deputies made the difficult trip to Dallas this week, supporting their brothers in blue and receiving support from many.
And we would tell them we were going down for the funerals, to attend some of the funerals, and they were very, they expressed condolences and their support.
That was just on the way down to Dallas. Once there, the 4 say they were blown away, even getting thanks from Dallas police.
And I can't tell you how many times people came up to us, shook our hands, hugged us, and thanked us for coming that far when, they have to deal with their own tragedy.
A tragedy later highlighted by the goodness in others. What seemed to stick out most was the unforgettable sight at a memorial for the officers, covered in balloons, flags, posters, and so much more.
When we approached from behind the cruisers, from the front doors of the offices, you couldn't even tell that there were cars there.
The sheer magnitude of what was seen there, hard to describe. Even harder to explain what the tragedy meant for some of the memorial's youngest visitors.
And the little girl said, "Mommy, they tried to hurt those police, but I think it only made them stronger." It didn't pertain just to police. It made the community stronger.
Something they all say has made police departments, even here in the Heartland, stronger and that much more dedicated to their jobs.
This renews our drive to do the best we can for our community because we know we have that support.
These guys are heroes. They did their job day in and day out.
Now, those 4 were there for the funerals of Sergeant Michael Smith and Corporal Lorne Aarons. Now, they weren't the only Heartland departments in attendance. They tell us both the Omaha and Papillion police departments as well made their way down to show support. And Jessica, they all say the whole trip was an overwhelming experience.
I'm sure it was. Thank you very much for that live report, Colin.